In 1962, Space War was the first video game to ever be created. Over time, video games became sophisticated with storylines, characters, and conflict. There's two people playing. Let's see what's going on inside their head.
Darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again.
Loneliness. Loneliness while playing video games arises from when the gamer experiences electronic difficulties or due to personal preference. One explanation is the attachment the person has while playing their favorite game, and isolate themselves to feel much more concentrated and have their full attention on the game. In scientific terms, there is a neurotransmitter called dopamine, which is located in the nucleus accumbens. Once released, this transmitter will give off the feeling of reward, which may make it prone for addiction and create aloof nature. For instance, if I was to play Contra 2, my favorite NES game, dopamine would be released and make me feel a desire to keep playing from a feeling of achievement. Now every time I think of games to play, I'll think of my experience with Contra and play more and more, which may lead to an addiction. Case in point, loneliness.
Now that we have seen what occurs in the brain during video games, and how that affects one during certain situations, we can also entertain the idea that video games can be used as rehabilitation. More specifically, how video games can be used for rehabilitation of patients suffering from brain trauma or memory-based issues such as Alzheimer's and dementia. A study regarding the case of a 24-year-old man suffering from mild cognitive impairment, memory issues, after a motor vehicle accident revealed that the use of 3D virtual reality can be utilized as training that when practiced over a long period of time can help one enhance memory functions. This finding was supported by an fMRI scan that displayed the activation of the medial temporal lobe network involved in both spatial and verbal memory learning during and after the training. From this study, it was concluded that the use of a 3D VR navigational game was effective in the rehabilitation of the patient, as it resulted in the activation of the hippocampal and parahippocampal brain regions involved in memory processing.